And yeah, it's just like blank paper. But on the side is this little story that I don't recall from that time. This was over 10 years ago. I'm going to read the whole thing. Watch it or not. But I think you want to. So it's about the Toltec. I'd never heard of them before. It says, thousands of years ago, the Toltec were known throughout southern Mexico as men and women of knowledge. Anthropologists have spoken of the Toltec as a nation or a race, but in fact, the Toltec were scientists and artists who formed a society to explore and conserve the spiritual knowledge and practice of the ancient ones. They came together as masters and students at Teotihuacan, the ancient city of pyramids outside Mexico City, known as the place where man becomes God. Over the millennia, the Naguals were forced to conceal the ancestral wisdom and maintain its existence in obscurity. European conquest, coupled with rampant misuse of personal power by a few of the apprentices, made it necessary to shield the true knowledge from those who were not prepared to use it wisely, or who might intentionally misuse it for personal gain. Fortunately, the esoteric Toltec knowledge was embodied and passed on through generations by different lineages of Neguac. Though it remained veiled in secrecy for hundreds of years, ancient prophecies foretold the coming of an age where it would be necessary to return the wisdom to the people. Now, a Nagual from the Eagle Knight lineage has been guided to share with us the powerful teachings of the Toltec. Holy shit, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in here for me. Toltec knowledge arises from the same essential unity of truth as all the sacred esoteric traditions found around the world. Though it is not a religion, it honors all the spiritual masters who have taught on the earth. While it does embrace spirit, it is most accurately described as a way of life, distinguished by the ready accessibility of happiness and love. You guys need to watch the videos that I shared today for this to make any sense. But do it. All right. 3,000 years ago, there was a human, just like you and me, who lived near a city surrounded by mountains. The human was studying to become a medicine man, to learn the knowledge of his ancestors. But he didn't completely agree with everything he was learning. In his heart, he felt there must be something more. One day, as he slept in a cave, he dreamed that he saw his own body sleeping. He came out of the cave on the night of a new moon. The sky was clear and he could see millions of stars. Then something happened inside of him that transformed his life forever. He looked at his hands, he felt his body, and he heard his own voice say, "I am made of light. I am made of stars." When I cry like this, that's something the divine's really happening and I get those angel bumps. So, special. He looked at the stars again and he realized that it's not the stars that create light, but rather light that creates the stars. Everything is made of light, he said, and the space in between isn't empty. And he knew that everything that exists is one living being, and that light is the messenger of life because it is alive and it contains all information. Then he realized that although he was made of stars, he was not those stars. I am in between the stars, he thought. So he called the stars the tonal, and the light between the stars the Nagual. And he knew that what created the harmony and space between the two is life, or intent. Without life, the tonal and the Nagual could not exist. Life is the force of the absolute, the supreme, the creator who creates everything. That is what he discovered. Everything in existence is a manifestation of the one living being we call God. Everything is God. And he came to the conclusion that human perception is merely light perceiving light. He also saw that matter is a mirror. Everything is a mirror that reflects light and creates images of that light. And the world of illusion, the dream, is just like smoke, which doesn't allow us to see what we really are. The real us is pure love. Pure light, he said. This realization changed his life. Once he knew what he really was, he looked around at other humans and the rest of nature, and he was amazed at what he saw. He saw himself in everything, in every human, in every animal, in every tree, in the water, in the rain, in the clouds, in the earth. And he saw that life mixed with the tonal and the nagual in different ways to create billions of manifestations of life. If you're a twin, it's special. If you're my twin, love you.